Hi, good morning, everybody. Hi, this is Andrew Lau, Lowsutea president. First of all, thank you very much for joining me for this webinar regarding how walking will definitely help you to better control your blood sugar. It's actually it's a very good webinar to for people, especially a lot of them that, oh, I need to exercise. What kind of exercise is good for me? Especially if I am a pre-diabetic or diabetes. Actually, walking is very simple to help you definitely lower your blood sugar. But on the other hand, you have to work on it. And it's not something that, oh, everybody just go start. So it's a simple, but you have to plan, motivate yourself. So I thought this would be a very good webinar for everybody to at least have a better idea, understanding. And just want to report to you guys, we are very safe. Yesterday was a terrible rainstorm that many places are flooded and car was sunk into parking lot that covered total loss. But I'm very happy we're okay. We're perfectly safe. So I appreciate a lot of people that actually asked me whether we're fine, and we're fine. So anyway, without further delay, what I will do is I will start on the webinar now, and then we'll go from there. So we will basically, let me share my screen from now here. OK， hi 各位朋友，我係 Angela 啊，Lowsutea President 你好。嗱，今日咧我哋講座咧就好特別嘅，關於行點能夠幫助你咧係降低你血糖。咁其實好多人咧都未必了解，原來行咁方便咧都可以降低血糖嘅喎。咁呢個今日嘅講座就係講呢樣嘢咧，係幫助你點去行咁簡單咧，亦都可以改善咗血糖嘅控制啦。咁我會而家開始start 我個 webinar 啦。咁遲啲如果有問題咧，咁我哋再溝通啦。咁嗱，So today our agenda is very simple. One, we talk about how walk can help improve your blood sugar. Now, a lot of people actually wrote to me and say, hey, I don't know, is it really diet? Only diet can help me. And what else do I have to do? Because besides lower blood sugar by just through diet, what other things I must do? And a lot of people forgot about is exercise. And really, at the end of the day, you got to have exercise. So that's how walking is really important, helping you improve your blood sugar. Plus, it is also need to be a system to do it. You have to plan how to do it. So today I'll give you all the tips. And also at the same time, you will do all that. You can also how to measure your blood sugar levels and how to strategy to, basically continue to motivate you to do your blood sugar, to continue to do your blood sugar, and also you can stay motivated, continue to do all the time. So today webinar will be basically to help you do that, okay? And at the end of the day, we will do a conclusion on that. So I just want to make sure that you guys really have better understand what we're trying to do today. Actually, this is a really easy to do program and will help you to better understand why walking is so important. 各位朋友，嗱，今日講嘅節目咧好重要嘅。其實點解咧？因為好多朋友咧就會咧，哇！我即係依家我就 diet 都幾好啦，咁但係啲糖唔係啲好緊要喎。咁其實咧，我仲要做啲乜嘢先咧？咁其實咧，啲糖飲咗Lowsutea都跌緊啲㗎啦，但係就未到6或者6以下嘅 A1C 啊講。咁所以咧，佢哋咧就想我啲做咩要做咧？咁其實行就係一個好重要嘅東西 ，weight control。咁同埋咧減磅亦都重要啦。咁我哋遲啲亦都會再有啲 lecture 講減磅。但係行 definitely 係幫助你，亦都係幫助你減磅，亦幫助 lower blood sugar， 亦都幫助你令到成個人身體亦都更加了解好舒服啊，同埋開心啲嘅。咁呢個所以今日講嘅東西就係講呢樣嘢。行點能夠 improve 咗 blood sugar 啦，同埋仲有咧係點能夠 create 一啲 safe and effective 嘅計劃咧，幫你繼續去做啦。咁同埋點樣 measure 你嘅 blood sugar 啦，同埋仲有咧係 you can continue to stay motivated 啦，呢個係好重要嘅。OK， 咁第一啦 ，so basically as you know, after we eat, you convert the food to energy and causing high blood sugar level in your blood system. And in order for you, a normal person, it would be good after you eat, you convert to sugar, and then you can use this sugar to your in your cells, and you get like fuel with energy. You can do that. But on the other hand, diabetes is a little different. If you eat all these food, but because of the fact that you do not have enough insulin to take the sugar in the cells, so then you have a lot of sugar, but you don't necessarily get all the energy, and the sugar will continue to build up and create all kind of problem, right? We'll talk about that before. I will talk about a little bit more why you become a pre-diabetic and so forth. So controlling the blood sugar is very important for pre-diabetic diabetes, because if not, your blood sugar goes up, you'll have all kind of problem coming along. But in order to do that, it's not only diet, because you got to have some kind of exercise to also help you to basically burn off those sugar and utilize the sugar in other way, and teach you how to basically, by some kind of form of exercise, you can help you to actually lower blood sugar. So today, we're going to have all that tips for you to help you to better understand. So anyway, this is something that you need to, learn, and then we'll go from there to help you to better understand what is this, why you have blood sugar, monitor all the time, understand your exercise. It definitely help you, and you stay motivated all this time to continue to do your work, okay? So this is what we are trying to do today. I noticed somebody was trying to contact me through, let's see, hold on, let me double check this. I double check. Sorry about that. I just need to, okay, give me a second. I think some people are telling me they can't get in, so I just want to double check that. Is it true? Okay, might be, I hope this is okay. So anyway, someone just dropped me some message that they were having difficulty getting into Zoom. So I just want to make sure that is not an issue there. Okay, I will just continue that. 各位朋友，唔好意思啊，頭先disrupt 咗，因為有啲朋友話入唔到 Zoom，咁我就 make sure 係咪真係呢個問題咧？咁我想講講。其實咧，如果你係糖尿病咧，你一定係要唔係淨係食咁簡單嘅，一定要由呢個又再加埋你嘅所謂嘅控制咧，按嗰個唔使食咧，就 exercise 啦，幫助你控制血糖嘅。因為咧，當你食咗之後咧，咁當然啦，你個血管裏邊係夠 insulin 就 OK 啦，但糖尿病或者前或者就係唔夠 insulin， 所以變咗嚟講咧，咁我啲糖繼續喺個血管裏走嚟走去。咁你仲有咩能夠幫助你係降低血糖咧？咁其實就要你嘅 exercise beside 你食嘅控制裏邊。咁我哋今日咧就講及點能夠令到你啲 exercise 更加係幫助你咧。咁呢個係一個好重要，同埋仲要 motivate 你做呢樣嘢。嗱，好多人咧以為唔緊要，我自己會做，其實唔係啊，整下你就唔會做，或者你唔記得做，或者你冇 consistent 做，咁你就已經有一個好大嘅問題出現㗎啦。OK。So today I also saw a lot of people who came on, which I'm not familiar with the name. So I think this is because they are either from USA or some other places, Canada. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go real fast, just a couple minutes to just let them to catch up about why diabetes will form. And basically with that, then you can able to understand that is the major issue of pre-diabetic diabetes. Okay, first of all, there's all people who come with 4 stages. The first stage is LDL cholesterol goes up, damage the B cells. B cell does not take sugar into the cells, so you have a lot of blood and the cholesterol mixed together, and the blood becomes thick in your vessels, and that result your vessels wall will get a lot of plaques, and you move quickly to the stage 2, which is your blood pressure goes up because the plaque are formulated in the vessels, less room in the blood vessels. So then if you continue to do the same lifestyle, more plaques are going to come on. Then you quickly move to stage 3, which is become a pre-diabetic because sugar content goes up. Now, all doctors measure the same thing. The doctor will measure your hemoglobin and your percentage of sugar attached to the hemoglobin. If you're 5.7 and below, you are a healthy person. If 5.7, 6.4 percentage, then you are already pre-diabetic. Unfortunately, pre-diabetic, you have no medication you take is all by your lifestyle change and your diet, exercise, and weight control. That will change this whole thing. And certainly, drink Lowsutea help you. If 3 to 4 years you do not do anything, you will move to a 4th stage. You will change to diabetes. And once you change diabetes, you cannot change it back. So you will continue diabetes. Then this 4th stage, everybody for diabetic will go through this. And that's the reason why we'll try to prevent you from even get to pre-diabetic. And so with this seminar and diet control and all that, if you're able to control your 3 high, you will prevent that already. So that's what we're trying to do and help you educate. Now, why Lowsutea help? Because Lowsutea have 2 things. One is called guava leaf, which is block the sugar going to the vessels, the gut vessel, and bitter melon helping the insulin increase the sensitivity, and net result that more sugar back to the cells. Excess sugar is very good. It dumped out through urine, the cholesterol dumped out urine, and also the salt will dump out. When salt dump out, your blood pressure will come down. So they will actually lower your 3 high. So net result, you can prevent your pre-diabetic occurrence and potential. If you have diabetes, you can actually, actually revert your diabetes to pre-diabetic stage. 各位同學，因為好多人未聽過啦，咁我哋好快去解釋咧。第一，如果你有4個 stage diabetes 嘅話咧，你係會有呢個LDL cholesterol 上升啦。咁當你 LDL cholesterol 上升嘅話咧，咁你嗰個血就會同埋 LDL 嗰個叫做膽固醇咧黐埋咧，嗰啲血咧就會好結。咁你好結咧就弊啦，因為好快脆 move 咗去咧。就你嗰個血管裏邊咧就有啲板塊，咁板塊又喺度嘅時候咧弊啦，因為呢個板塊又喺度嘅時候咧，你就會有好多嘅叫做板塊塞住成個所有血管啊，咁你血壓就會上升。咁如果你咩都唔做咧，好快脆就 move to stage 3喎。stage 3就點咧？就係你個糖咧繼續上升啦，咁。所有醫生都想知道你有幾多糖黐住喺個紅血球嗰度嘅，咁呢個叫 A1C。如果你有 5.7%， 你係普通人；如果 5.46%， 你就係前期患病者；如果嗰 6.4 咧，就係糖尿患病者。但係好可惜咧，因為喺你個前期患病裏邊咧係冇藥食嘅，只係要你靠你改變你生活習慣，係 diet 磅重同埋你嘅 exercise 去控制你嘅糖。咁其實咧，去糖就有呢個好大嘅幫助啦，真係講到你血糖、膽固醇同埋血壓。咁如果你咩嘅都唔做啦，你係變咧好快脆3年咧就會變咗係糖尿病者噶啦。咁同埋咧，仲有咧，點解要飲去糖？就係因為去糖第一咧就有 guava leaves 咧，即係個花生粒嘅 block 啲糖入去嗰個大個腸血管裏邊。咁然後苦瓜咧就增加咗個胰島素嘅敏感度，就帶翻啲糖咧。入去個細胞裏 ，excess 糖係點啊？佢掉咗啲糖喺個尿出嚟啦，掉咗喺嗰個cholesterol 又掉咗出嚟啦，鹽亦都聽下。咁當呢3樣降低咗之後咧，你血壓亦都降低嘅，所以呢個係一個好東西。So besides we have the 3 high that help you to decrease, we also help you to better understand how to manage. The importance is manage your pre-diabetic diabetes by education, taking low-carb diet, low-fat diet, how to exercise, like today's lectures talk about one of the exercise, weight control, BMI lower than 23, and how to measure blood tracking. So today we're talking about that too, and also the doctor webinar. So many people which is really have A1C is 10 plus, we drop it down to 5.7, and that is wonderful, and that is our goal. And we have a lot of people already got that, okay? And see that that's most important. OK， 各位朋友，其實我哋 besides 即係做咗呢個唔係淨係飲茶咁簡單啦，我哋仲有咧係俾你有5個步驟咧係幫助你。第一係喺飲茶同埋食嘢裏邊低碳水化合物食物同埋低脂食物，同埋每日去運動8至1萬步啦，同埋體重方面減低 BMI 23啦，醫護講座啦，同埋每日咧量度我哋血糖嘅，呢個係好重要嘅。咁今日咧就會講呢啲個節目就係運動係點能夠幫助你繼續努力，能夠令到你就算你係高到 A1C 10以上咧， 其實可以跌翻去5.7嘅，見咗好多病人都係咁啦。So we talk about what is the benefit really walking. Now walking is very important because when you walk, your insulin receptor cells actually improve the insulin sensitivities and they give your glucose or blood sugar go back to the cells or utilize your energy, the sugar used as energy, so you get less sugar into in the bloodstream. And also, one more good thing is walking. You can provide you to burn up all the excess calories, so you can lose some weight. Remember that 3 things we have to do: lower your diet, exercise, you lower blood sugar, and also lower your weight. BMI over 30. If you're 30, you can lower to 23. So walking can help you burn off calorie and help you lose weight and maintain a very healthy weight. So that way your insulin with high sensitivity and get the sugar into the cells. That is so wonderful. Also, another thing, which a lot of people might not know, walking has released a endorphin, which is a really reduced stress type of hormone that help you reduce stress, get you better mood, you get better quality sleep, and then also provide you better blood sugar management. Wow, that is really wonderful. That's why walk is even better, not jog now, because jog actually might not be as good if you're older because it hurt your knee, because every time you jog impact and that will hurt your knee. So walk is much more friendlier. If you're elderly, you can do it fast and you can still do the same thing, but not really have that much stress to your knee. So walking a lot more better. 嗱，各位同學點解步行咁好咧？第一，因為步行咧，你係增加咗胰島素嘅敏感度啊，咁啲糖咪可以用翻喺個細胞度，咁有 energy 啦。咁第二樣嘢咧，行咧仲有 burn 咗好多卡路里喎。咁你如果卡路里降低咗咧 ，guess what 有一樣嘢咧，你仲可以減磅啊。其實我減磅咧係好貼 by walking 嘅，即係行嘅啫。減磅係好重要 ，walk 到之後，咁原來 walk 之後亦都 improve 咗你 insulin 嘅敏感度啦，咁啊降低血糖啦。咁仲有一樣嘢咧，好重要啊！行咧有個 endorphin 嘅 release hormone 出嚟咧，係俾你 reduce 你嘅 stress 啦 ，boost 你嘅 mood 啦，同埋咧你瞓覺好啲嘅舒服啲咧，亦都俾你好啲嘅即係睡眠啦，同埋你嘅糖尿病管理嘅。So walking is so good to help you better manage your your overall blood sugar management, and this has to be part of your program. Okay, but on the hand, a lot of people say, "Hey, I walk, but a lot of time, how do I do it? How do I make it consistent?" Now, I get a lecture. This is very interesting. A lot of the client actually came back to me. Oh, Andrew, I love to walk. I like to walk. But on the hand, I walked a little while. I kind of, gave up, and some I did not follow through. And a lot of times they tend to, walk maybe a few days and weeks. And even with that, after that, they kind of disappear and no longer walk anymore. And that's why it's not really good. You need a plan. You need a way of motivate you, a plan, so you continuous to do it. And that is really important. Now, how do you do that, though? First of all, you have to get some realistic goals. Because what happened is a lot of people never walked before. They say, wow, are you kidding me? I have to walk 10,000 steps or 8,000 steps. Wow, that's a lot. But with that, you got to start out maybe 2,000 steps. Maybe after the 3,000 steps. After that will be 5,000 steps, and so on and so on until you reach 10,000 steps. So all that need to be kind of gradually move up, especially people already elderly. They really can't go walk real fast and also walk, a big long distance because they get tired. I have a gentleman who wanted to walk. He listened. It was very good. And so what he does is he walked with his wheelchair, which as a wheelchair that he walked in the shopping mall with his maid, actually, Filipino maid. And he does walk about earlier, first started out 2,000, 3,000, moving up. And was effective. Actually, he got to the 8,000. He said he usually do that 5,000, you have to sit down because he get tired. So because the wheelchair is good, you sit down and May would take him around a bit and then he walk again and finish it up. So net result, he actually got down to 8,000. So very good of him. So I think that's very important. Now, certainly, you have to choose a safe environment because you have to go with like a shopping mall is easy because air conditioned, no rain, nothing. You can walk slowly and see things, a lot of things to see. And he was really nice because he said, I can hear music, I can see people walking around, enjoy the scenery, gave me a total different thing. On top of that, he's very comfortable because he get tired, he got his chair to sit down. And certainly he has to get good supporting shoes because the shoes, it can be, especially in pre-diabetic diabetes, you don't want to cause callus or blister on the foot. So he wore a good, nice, walking shoes from, actual really shoes built for walking. So, and important, elderly, don't wear Crocs because Crocs can be, suction on your, to your floor, you might fall. So you got to walk a proper walking shoes. So you get very comfortable walking shoes. So that is all perfect for this elderly gentleman. Plus, you have to stay hydrated because when you walk, you do sweat a bit. And so you got some water, and you also have to ask yourself, hey, am I overly stressed? Because if you get, after walking a little while, you got palpitation, the heart become boom, 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 boom. I can't handle it anymore. Then you have to stop, rest. And that's what happened to my elderly friends. He was good. After 4,000 steps, he stopped and he sit down, or 5,000 steps, and stopped. And so he gradually pushed himself up, but he listened to his own body. If he's overstretched, he stopped. And so really at the end of the day, he keep walking and just build up to 8,000. He does stop. He said, I'm getting real tired. Now, also importantly, everybody could have a watch, something like this one, which tell you to stop the steps. Now, if you don't have a watch, it's okay too. You can also use your cell phone because cell phone also give you information on walking steps. So everybody have that now. If you don't have watch, use a cell phone. There's a step, and you can actually download a program. It gives you steps. So you know how much steps you walk already. Even my elderly friend, he was very good. As May carried his phone, and he was able to tell how many steps he did. And he was very encouraging because he said, wow, first I started with 2,000 and then 3,000 and on, and now he got 8,000. So he felt that he was really doing something, even though he's elderly. Now, really important because he walked, he also moved all his joint and all that. So he got no frozen anymore. If you don't walk, you can be frozen. So you really might not be as good as you are. And later on, you can't walk anymore. You go in wheelchair. That was terrible. But on the other hand, because of he walking, his joints are moving, and he was actually able to walk and set his goal and achieve his goal. He feel good about it, and he keep motivated and walk. So every day now he walking, and I hope he can continue as he go older and older. So you're getting weaker, but it's okay as long as you continue to do it. You're able to strengthen yourself. That will be very important. 嗱，各位朋友，因為咧行咧，你真係有少計劃嘅，你唔可以就話行啦咁。但係好多時咧，有我個老啲嘅朋友啦，咁佢係都飲緊去糖茶嘅。咁但係好重要咧，佢係因為佢老啊，唔等於行唔到喎，佢行到喎。但係好好咧，就係佢首先咧就開始行嘅時候咧，佢同個工人咧就坐住佢揸住一個輪椅，就 push 個輪椅喺個 shopping mall 係咁行嘅，咁行完之後咧，咁佢就可以咧夠由2000步去到3000步、4000步咁加上去。咁因為個地方好舒服啊，又有音樂聽，又冇落雨，又有冷氣，咁佢咪成日行到啦。嗱，鞋好緊要喎，因為佢行嘅鞋咧，佢着嘅鞋咧都係好舒服嘅鞋，係行嗰種鞋，就唔係話着對 Crocs 嗰種鞋，因為個 Crocs 係有危險嘅，因為佢可以啜住個地咧，你話仆喺度就弊家伙啦。咁呢樣嘢係好重要。第二樣嘢咧，你要着舒服鞋咧，就唔會整到你嘅鞋咧有起泡嘅東西啦。咁同埋仲有一樣咧，you have to stay hydrated， 因為你要飲嘢嘅。如果你係即係出咗汗啊，咁佢係亦都帶咗啲水喺個椅嗰度啦。咁如果要坐低飲嘢都 OK 嘅。咁同埋咧，仲要即係聽翻你自己嘅身體嘅反應。如果你行到一攰啦，咁點樣你就要停或者坐喺度。佢又好精啊，佢係攰到2-3千步。後來要坐，依家唔使坐，去4000步又唔多手，5000步唔使坐，因為慢慢去到依家8000步，但係佢8000步停啦，佢唔會去1萬步嘅，因為佢覺得好攰已經。 咁呢樣嘢係好好嘅對佢嚟講，因為到佢一路落去嘅時候咧，個腦咧佢繼續係嗰啲 joint 都係繼續喐到嘅，唔會係企喺度唔喐。呢個先大問題。如果你唔去街咧，你係越整越 frozen 咗咧，咁就為家伙啦。你第二真係行唔到嘅。咁同埋咧，佢達到你嘅 goal，佢又 feel good 喎。我亦都可以知道行幾多步喎。因為咧佢有個電話咧，佢冇標，但係佢嘅電話 mark 住佢行幾多步嘅。咁佢工人亦都幫住佢一齊行嘅時候都知打幾多步啦。咁幾好啊！咁佢就可以做到呢個行嘅習慣啦。Now, really at the end of the day, you really start, as I mentioned, you have to start walking and then actually have some kind of program. You cannot just walk by yourself and then just keep doing it. But really at the end of the day, like Monday, you go for 30 minutes first and so forth. Just like my friend, he basically start off is like 20 minutes, even not 30 minutes, go to 20 and then eventually 25 and 30 and on to 45. And at the end of the day, he actually did 60 minutes. But because of his age, in the 60 minutes, he only can do it with 8,000 steps. But the issue is this: he started off actually, he didn't actually do morning or lunch. He do usually morning. He did some in the beginning, but pretty soon he did actually afternoon, morning and then afternoon, and then eventually at evening he started doing that. So actually, the time that he has planned in such a way that he feel good about it. So you got to do the same thing, but gotta do that is every day. More important, you have to do it. 各位朋友，因為我朋友咧就佢係老老地啦，但係好處咧就係佢真係每日都做，千祈唔好咧谷埋咧就係星期日做，咁你又唔係 OK 嘅，一定每日做。譬如星期一做朝頭早早餐，或者星期二做晏晝餐，然後星期三咧就可以唔行，或者星期四可以做個晚餐，亦都去翻禮拜五咧又去做翻早餐。但係行嘅時間咧要多啲嘅，咁嗱好多翻工人士咧就多數夜晚做嘅，因為好多時咧食完飯兩公婆行下街咁就 OK 嘅咯，即係45分鐘，最之嗰個45分你都 OK 嘅。咁所以變咗咧睇你嘅生活習慣係咩咧，係幫到你係行，最緊要有計劃性。但係每個計劃咧就有 commitment 嘅，就唔係話我行一日就算啦，唔得嘅，要 OK。Another thing important, you have to actually get your blood sugar check before you go and after you come back, because as you move on, the blood sugar a lot of time can change substantially. So like for example, if I walk, I also still check my ability if I'm doing okay or not okay. And if I do okay, I'll be like, for example, now in the morning I still 4.0, so I'm good. But a lot of people, if after they walk, they tend to see, wow, I was 7 because I ate breakfast. And after I walked, I came back, I'm 5. Wow, that's really good because you can see how much blood sugar you brought it down. So this is the kind of thing that you have to do, okay? And you have to monitor blood sugar, maybe finger pricking, could be also using your Abbott Libby. So up to you, but important, you have to check the blood sugar. Now, a lot of people actually don't have the Abbott Libby. They will go with a finger pricking. That is okay. It's always do that, but check, because each person will be responsible differently about their blood sugar. Okay. 嗱，各位朋友，好重要咧，你係要 test 你個糖咧，睇下係咪有咩問題啦。咁變咗能夠咧，你先能夠知道咧，你呢個糖係咪唔係 sorry， 應該你未運動之前，你要可以 monitor 個糖先。個原因點解咧？因為咧好多時咧。你唔 monitor 咧，你唔知你嗰陣時係高啊低啊，因為翻到嚟之後係咪低好多咧？你唔知嘅，所以變咗嚟講，你一定要未去之前度一度，去完之前又度一度，咁你就知道咧行咗效果。嗱 ，I'm very sure 好多時咧，你行完之後啲糖一定降低嘅，所以你參考下。咁你可以用 finger prick， 即係篤手指就得啦，或者如果你 ability 度啦，好似我咁咧都可以用呢嘢，我就係用 ability 度嘅。咁但係咧，我翻到真係跌落嚟嘅喎，唔係假嘅，所以你要試下一樣嘢。嗱 ，another thing that when you walk, you have to stay motivated, right? Okay, stay motivated. How to stay motivated? Continue to walk. Plus, you got to also see that when you walk, you actually achieve result. With that, you can actually be motivated, okay? Because when you start seeing, wow, if I walk, if I don't walk, my blood sugar actually used to be always 7 above and even 8 Lowsutea, I still between 6.5 and 7. But if I walk, go down to 5 and 4.5 or so, wow, then you are very different. What I mean is, like, for example, people from US, they said, oh, if I don't walk, my blood sugar is 140. If I walk, then my blood sugar become 120 and lower, like between 100 and 90 after I walk. So then you can say, wow, I can see actually I can able to achieve better blood sugar result. So you will able to really continue to success that result. Then you continue to motivate, say, wow, I walk really get me better results. So it's very important to track, write it down. And later on, I have a chart for you to write down what you have every day. So that way you can able to understand walking really motivate you. So important is track to motivate. If not, you don't do it, then you might not, you don't have data. It's very difficult to motivate you. So very important, motivate you by actually tracking, visualize that you actually have good result. Then I think you'll be okay. 嗱，各位同學記住，因為你唔度你嘅糖咧，你都唔知你係有幾多嘅。嗱，點去能夠鼓勵你繼續做咧？咁你一定要知道我個 objective 係做啲咩。For example， 我行8,000步嘅，我8,000步之後咧，度完之後咧，哇！你就可以睇到，哇！我糖真係降低咗嘅喎。咁你知道之後咧，你就會繼續 motivate 繼續行。咁所以變咗嚟講，因為見到你開始咧有 successful 嘅 result 啦，有成功嘅 result 喎。咁你係咪會淨係繼續行咧？梗係會啦。如果你唔行咧，你睇到你血糖咧係升翻上去嘅。咁同埋再行咧，你都會覺得舒服啲嘅人。所以呢個咧好重要，行同埋寫低你個 result， 咁你就會繼續即係會繼續去motivate 做嘢㗎啦。嗱。I actually did a chart for you, and this chart is very good. And please, everybody take a picture if you will, okay? Let me explain. So every day, you basically tracking your food, exercise intake, and daily weight, okay? Now, this is very important. First of all, you check your blood sugar before and after meal, after meal, and the food you take. And then you exercise how many steps. For example, I say, hey, I put 8,000 steps on breakfast or 5,000 steps. Like my friend will 3,000 steps breakfast. And after lunch, he did another 3,000. And dinner, he did another 3,000. So that's 9,000 steps a day, right? So basically, you can basically tell 9,000. So you write it all down. Plus the blood sugar, you can tell, before walking, after eat, like the blood sugar is 10 or maybe 140. Now after walk, hey, you know what? Your blood sugar is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood 100. So it's a great motivation to tell you what it is. Now after all that, your weight, you also can monitor. And your weight will be maybe at that time is 190 because you walk in a month or so. You can see as you goes on, your weight will continue to go down, go down, go down. Could be up to 195 and keep going to 190 and below 185 after a month or two or so. So you can see, you can actually track all this. This is a paper form. It's no longer is an electronic form that you have asked for. Or you need to do is don't need to buy a program. You just print this out or write it down and use this as a chart to do it. And it's very simple. Break it down by date, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, all the way to Saturday. So 7 days a week, you can all that. You write down and you basically write down what you have achieved. It's easy to do. So take a picture of this and actually put it down on the things you need to do. So very simple. Now, on top of that, a lot of times that I realize a lot of people will like to very even motivated if someone walk with you instead of all by yourself. So very important, ask your friend, ask your wife, ask your son. Like my, elderly friend, he asked his mate to help him walk. So that's okay. And they enjoy the walking every day, seeing new things. And at the same time, lower blood sugar, lower the cholesterol, and lower the blood pressure at the same time. And they are moving all the joint and be healthy. So this is important. 嗱，各位朋友，呢個 chart 咧係好重要嘅。點解好重要咧？就係可以知道咧你行幾多步啦，呢度寫 exercise 幾多步啦，食咗幾多嘢啦， 每行之前、行之後個 blood sugar 係點樣啦，你篤手指就知道啦，或者 app 呢邊寫低佢啦。咁你每日咧都可以磅喎，我係原來我今日係200磅嘅，但行咗1個月後咧，我195磅喎，咁啊 OK 啊，減5磅喎 ，OK。咁呢啲全部咧一路咁寫落去咧，咁你就可以知道好快脆去了解，哇！原來真係我見到 work 嘅喎。咁呢個咧係一個好嘅東西俾你去 monitor 你嘅磅啦，你食咗乜嘢啦，有冇 exercise 幾多步啦，要寫翻幾多步啦，咁同埋咧就係、你個磅重幾多啦，咁呢啲係全部，因為你睇到咧就幫助你鼓勵你繼續去做啦 ，OK。咁呢個測你可以影一張相先，影一張相，咁然後咧你就每日做咗之後就寫低佢。呢個測好有用嘅，其實好多人都話，哇，我想買個 program， 唔使買 program， 整應該影咗張相，做咗之後咧，佢個個都係用呢張嘢咧寫落去，好簡單。因為簡單得嚟咧，我仲喺每個月去睇張，即係每一年你12張紙嘅啫。咁好多人咧用咗呢個方式咧，係能夠好容易咧係去即係睇到佢做嘅東西係成功嘅行嘅。So we talk about Lowsutea is a drinks basically. It's not a drug. It's just a supplement help you to lower your blood sugar, cholesterol, and blood pressure and detox. Very simple. And only 2 things in there, guava and bitter melon. And it does actually help you to lower blood sugar, bad cholesterol, and high blood pressure. So again, it's a simple product and actually easy to do. So what I will do is today, because we have a little more time, I will share with you a video. I don't know if I can do that yet. So I'll see. Oh, let's see. No, it doesn't share. Okay, it doesn't matter. We have actually one of our clients, her name is Fei Mao. And basically she is drink Lowsutea for quite a few, couple years now. But her experience is very good because after drinking Lowsutea, her blood sugar keep going back to the normal level. Doctor keep lowering her medication from 3 to 1. Now she only take metformin 500 milligrams. So really good. And only thing is, if you don't drink Lowsutea, do exercise, blood sugar will go back up. So in conclusion today, walking can improve your blood sugar control, increase insulin sensitivity, burn calories, and also reduce stress. Now that's very important. All those things will increase your blood sugar, right? This will definitely bring your blood sugar down. And the important thing is you have to formulate a safe environment, where to go, and set realistic goals. Start it off maybe a couple thousand steps a day, and then use a safe environment, like could be a shopping mall, wherever, wear comfortable shoes, make sure you don't drink, and listen to your body. Make sure that you don't overstress yourself. Before walk, after walk, you have to monitor your blood sugar. Make sure that you don't have extra low blood sugar when after you come back, because it will help you. Each person kind of respond differently. So especially if you eat the food you eat, whatever, and after walking is so important. You have to check, make sure that you're not becomes too low of blood sugar. Now you have to stay motivated also. You have to basically how to motivate yourself to continue to do this. The important thing is write it down. So when you record your blood sugar level, you know you are actually getting success. Plus at the same time, maybe you can also find support from your friends, walking with your wife, walking with your mate, walking with a friend, to continue to get you to continue walk all the time. Because as you go older, you could be, my friend will be 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, 80 years old. The walking actually helped them tremendously. They can actually become more, less stiff, the body, and able to move continuously, and they become much more healthier. And that is something that you got to do. 嗱，各位同學，在結論中咧，知道行咧係好重要嘅，係幫助你係真係降低血糖嘅胰島素嘅敏感，increase咗胰島素敏感度啦。咁因為降低血糖咧，就亦都幫助你咧burn 咗啲消耗啲卡路里啦。咁同埋咧，亦都可能夠俾你減低你壓力啦。因為行咧係你會減低你嘅壓力嘅。咁同埋仲有一樣咧，你一定揾個 更加安全地去行啦，好似去 shopping mall 同埋要 set 一啲 goals realistic goal for example， 好似去一笪地方，如果個 goal 你個目的係行2000步嘅，就 stick 到去2000步。咁但係當然咧，你一定要亦都有個計劃性一路係咁慢慢增加嘅喎。咁同埋仲有咧行咧，你要揾啲好舒服嘅行，因為你前期患病、糖尿患病者咧，你唔好揾啲鞋咧係好窄，行咗出嚟咧，你係起泡咧，咁就唔正啦。咁仲要咧 listen 你自己個身體嘅狀況啦。如果你覺得攰嘅話，咁你梗係唔好行咁多啦。咁繼續係只係去到即係2000步、3000步、4000步，好似朋友咁，佢有張椅坐嘅，行到咁上下，佢係攰就坐，然後再行，咁佢 OK 嘅。咁但係當然啦，你都要去 monitor 你嘅血糖行之後點樣嗱？未學即係我就呢個 chart 俾你，未行之前要度咗血糖，行翻嚟又再度血糖。咁你知道咧，行嘅時候你血糖係好似8、9、10嗰啲嘅，但行翻嚟咧原來係6喎，咁你梗係正啦，或者呢個係好重要嘅。咁你一定知道你做咗之後，同埋呢個係一個好鼓勵性嘅東西俾你。咁同埋咧，你一定要繼續咧係要有鼓勵性嘅去點行啦。咁其實咧就第一唔係淨係有你嘅目的做到啦，同埋要你朋友同你一齊行啦，俾 support 你啦。咁你咧同埋好似譬如你太太一齊去行啦，shopping mall 一齊行啦，或者你揾工人同你行都得嘅。咁睇你嘅仲要有咩繼續係每日或者每隔日一日行咗最佳5日嘅時間咧，咁就正噶啦。So I hope today's webinar will help you to better understand how important walking and so simple can help you to lower blood sugar and lower your cholesterol and lower your blood pressure because just walking. And at the same time, because of walk, you lower your weight. And it's really, you can lower your 3 high, lower your weight, and you lower blood sugar, and your A1C is substantially improved. So I hope today is very easy to help you to understand a very simple way of helping you to manage your blood sugar. So I wonder if you have any questions. If you don't have any question, I appreciate you do actually come back to listen to the webinar. And I will resend this webinar out to all the people who register and also the one who could not come in and register or could not attend. That will be okay. And I think this is good because a lot of people just say, hey, I work, I couldn't come in. Can you send me the replay? I will do that. Okay. So thank you very much again. Have a very nice day. And I appreciate you participate. Thank you. Bye-bye.